Myself and FNaF AR have had a complicated relationship, from the absolutely sick animatronic designs to being stuck at 90%. But today isn't a video where I complain about the quality assurance. Today, I'm here to talk about some very subtle details that may lead to something more, as the series has done before. We all know Scott is very good at placing breadcrumbs that he may work with later, and in my opinion, FNaF AR is no exception, being filled with the smallest of details and the biggest of groundbreaking implications. So today, I'm here to pick up the pieces left for me in an attempt to show what may be coming for the series. When it comes to special delivery, the game contains some little hints we were meant to see, and some more meant to find and theorize on. FNaF AR's more obvious lore hints appear in the form of emails directed at and about Vanessa, aka Vanny, who will be the antagonist for the upcoming Security Breach game, likely releasing August or September. And while this video isn't about those emails, I may come back to them if they get enough support. Today's video is about the plush suits and skins available in special delivery, and some very subtle hints as to more importance behind them, some being simply explained and some with major importances. To set the scene, remember that the Fazbear Funtime service is a real animatronic delivery service existing in the FNaF universe, so thus most animatronics and details should stay consistent and canonical with the continuity itself. Everything that makes it into the delivery service must have an explanation behind it, aligning with its appearance. Now, to start with the easy stuff, a lot of the classic animatronics have viable reasons for their appearances. The Bear Endo, Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy are all classic animatronics dating back to the origins of Fazbear Entertainment. This also aligns with the appearance of the toy animatronics, such as Toy Freddy, Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, Mangle, and Balloon Boy, who are again classic pieces of Fazbear's history. The last currently available animatronic that aligns with this principle is Circus Baby, the star of both Circus Baby's Pizza World and Circus Baby's Entertainment and Rentals. Note that the delivery service is likely started after the release of the Freddy Fazbear Virtual Experience, and results directly from it with the resurgence of Fazbear Entertainment and the profit from that game. Some more simple animatronics include Shamrock Freddy, Chocolate Bonnie, Easter Bonnie, Firework Freddy, and Liberty Chica. These were all holiday releases by Fazbear Entertainment, specifically aligning with St. Patrick's Day, Easter, and the 4th of July celebration. Now, this may be digging too deep into things, but the Easter animatronics, specifically Chocolate Bonnie and Easter Bonnie, have a possibly interesting hidden backstory. The Easter animatronics were teased in this candy and sweet shop. Just a personal note, but this teaser image is a FNaF fan's dream, riddled with Easter eggs and secrets. There's an Illumix logo hidden here, and apparently there's a Chica face here. I kinda see it. There's also a Toy Bonnie just here, and apparently the puppet is here, but I don't see it. And lastly, these pink eyes up in the window, which I still don't know what they are. Getting back on track, interesting things to note are that the Candy and Sweets shop sign has been plastered over the old letters of Fazbear Entertainment, and the shop has actually been closed down for quite some time. Perhaps Fazbear had or recently opened a candy shop with its star Easter animatronics, but the shop failed. Note their escape from the building in a future teaser. Lastly, regarding the Easter skins, note Chocolate Bonnie's unique appearance, seemingly being made out of chocolate. A good explanation for this is the fact that William Afton, and possibly even Fazbear Entertainment, has had extremely advanced technology, far surpassing the outside world. Fazbear could very well have created a material that looks like, or even is, chocolate that is unable to melt due to the endoskeleton's heat. One last mystery surrounding the Easter animatronics, specifically Easter Bonnie, is the missable detail of the S in the Easter tag being blue on the tag, while all other letters are brown. If you know the reasoning behind this very missable detail, please mention it in the comments, because I still don't know what it was really meant to suggest. Now, moving past Easter, the keen-eyed viewer may have noticed that in the seasonal list I excluded Freddy Frostbear, and I have a specific reasoning for that. First of all, Frostbear was different in the way that he was somehow mysteriously able to email the users directly, with seemingly sentient messages. Also, his body is seemingly made of ice. A good way to explain his sentient emails go along with the fact that Freddy Frostbear was the very first seasonal animatronic with his very own CPU and suit, not like many of the new releases. With Fazbear Entertainment's track record, it's very likely that they screwed up on their very first release, and somehow enabled some sentience and connection to the Fazbear Entertainment mail servers. Again, with Fazbear Entertainment's advancements in technology, they could very well engineer an animatronic to be composed of ice, or something similar, as Frostbear is some form of cold, with a chilling aura surrounding him, and being able to ice over your screen while on the attack. Now, on the opposite side of the spectrum from Frostbear, the Flamethrower Endo is a very noteworthy character, both in design and function, but I think there's a very interesting concept behind him. With the release of the Endo, I made a community post explaining a diet theory I had relating to the Flamethrower's possible origins, which sparked the interest for this video. In that post, I covered the possibility that the Endo wasn't some mistake of a creation, but in fact was meant to aid in the construction of the Security Breach Mall as a workforce robot, possibly for the specific purpose of welding. It's actually a very convenient and logical answer. I would chalk it up to another accidental Fazbear screw-up with the animatronic making it into the delivery service rotation. Now, the last very easily explainable animatronics are the recent toxic animatronics, coming along with the quote-unquote wasteland event. That statement really sums it up best. It's likely that both the Foxy and Springtrap animatronics found their way into a wasteland-like environment and encountered some sort of toxic biohazard. This biohazardous material can even be seen by looking closely at the teaser of Foxy and also the gift icon from the event. Now, on the topic of Foxy's double sickles, they may have been just lying around, similar to how Scrap Baby got her edition of the Claw. Now, speaking of Springtrap, this is where things get both complicated and interesting. You see, emails between Fazbear Entertainment employees indirectly confirm that the Springtrap model seen in the game is not supposed to be in the deployment roster and was never meant to be included in the delivery service. The employees call out customer reports mentioning a vintage Bonnie model with a bad smell coming from it. So, just how would a model of Springtrap accidentally make it into the delivery service? Well, similar to FNaF VR, Fazbear Entertainment made the exact same mistake of having vintage circuit boards scanned into the computer systems. The very same circuit boards that were used for the FNaF VR project were also used in the delivery service project, with very similar results. After all, the circuit boards were scanned in, it seems that a system error occurred, kicking employees out for a short time. This system error was the digital essence of William Afton entering the computer systems, symbolized by this teaser from the Freddy Files Updated Edition. I believe that William's digital presence in the system not only caused the Springtrap model to be added to the deployment roster, but also the very reasoning for the animatronics' aggression. Time and time again, it's stated that the delivery service animatronics are meant to be friendly, but we've seen otherwise. Heck, even the arcade animatronics may be the results of this system corruption. VR Toy Freddy and High Score Toy Chica both seem to be arcade themed, with a corrupted side to them, while System Error Toy Bonnie literally has System Error in his name, along with a very glitchy and corrupted look, as if his appearance is missing or corrupted. Just as a little string of possibilities, consider the implications of Springtrap being a part of the delivery service. And not just Springtrap, but hundreds of thousands of models running around attacking people. What separates Springtrap from the other animatronics is that he's the murderer, William Afton. Springtrap especially seems sentient, speaking as though he knows of the events before the delivery service. This is especially important to the series as William Afton isn't just back in the form of Glitchtrap, but also a minor army of Springtrap animatronics being distributed all over the world. It seems that this time he's come back in more forms than just one. Getting back on topic, the Arcade Mayhem series very last addition to the event was the appearance of 8-Bit Baby, prominently shown in the sister location's secret minigame. 8-Bit Baby was strange, however, because she was, literally a game sprite. How could a video game sprite become a physical being? Again, FNaF VR gives us answers to that in a voice line from Hand Unit or Fazbear Entertainment's automated voice system.
You acknowledge that Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for accidental digital consciousness transference, real-world manifestations of digital characters, nightmares, night terrors, night sweats.
8-Bit Baby is exactly what Hand Unit said, a real-world manifestation of a digital character. Technically, in the FNaF universe, the original series of games are real video games, based on real events in the series. 8-Bit Baby could just be a manifestation of that sprite from the sister location minigame. I believe that 8-Bit Baby specifically becoming physical may have something to do with the concepts of agony and remnant surrounding that event in the minigame, but it's a very small idea. Now, with all that covered, I'm left with one last character in the game, Shadow Bonnie, also known as RWQFSFASXC. Shadow Bonnie's appearance is strange, but does have some reasoning behind it. I won't dwell on what or who Shadow Bonnie is from the classic games, such as being a soul or experiment. Personally, I think he's this victim shown in this scene from FNaF 4, but it's a topic for another theory. So what is Shadow Bonnie doing in FNaF AR? Well, none other than taking the interesting role of Remnant Guardian. Special Delivery has a mode where you can collect Remnant and use it to power up your animatronics, though there is a risk to doing this. Shadow Remnant appears along with it, and collecting too much of this can lead to Shadow Bonnie going on the attack. Though I'm not quite sure of Shadow Bonnie's motives for doing this, it seems that he's still very restless and not done with the series yet. Now, that's about all the characters we currently have in the game, and to finish off this video, I would like to just talk about some of the characters that aren't in the game yet, but should be coming very soon. First of all, we've known about Plushtrap supposedly coming to the game as early as the first trailers and teasers, but he seems to still be on hold. Next, we got the reveal of Lefty and Funtime Freddy coming sometime in the future from this New Year's teaser. Notice their heads on the wrapping paper. A couple more animatronics I've heard are coming to the game include Nightmare Freddy, Nightmare Bonnie, Nightmare Chica, Nightmare Foxy, Nightmarian, Ballora, and Scrap Baby. These characters were only mentioned in game snippets from code from the pre-release, so I'm not absolutely sure if they should be coming, but they may eventually find their way into the game. I'd like to hear your guys' theories on FNaF AR in the comments below, and hey, while you're down there, maybe comment your favorite Special Delivery Skinner character. Thank you guys so much for watching, and be sure to check out some other videos on the channel. I did a previous FNaF AR lore video, so maybe go give that one a look if you're interested, and thank you all so much for watching.